Leeks are a delicious vegetable to store in the garden year-round, and they have many culinary uses, plus they're absolutely beautiful in the vegetable garden. I'll show you how I grow big, beautiful leeks from seed to harvest, plus the right varieties for the right season. For your fall harvesting leek varieties, start the seed in early spring. When you're doing transplants, get those in mid-spring to late spring. A couple of my favorite varieties are King Richard and American Flag. For the leeks that you're going to be harvesting in wintertime, you'll want to get the seeds in midsummer. And for transplants, just about any time in autumn will work. Now, of course, the colder the climate, the earlier you're going to want to get those in. Some of my favorites are Tandora, Muscle Burrow, and Winter Giant. A couple of fun clues to know which season your leeks are best suited for is just the days to maturity. So the longer the days to maturity, the better suited for winter. Tandora is 110 days to maturity, so it's great for growing in the wintertime. And King Richard is 75 days, so it's great growing through the summer and harvested in the fall. Another fun clue is that winter leeks are shorter and stockier, and they have bluer leaves as opposed to the leeks that are harvested in the fall time that are usually taller and skinnier. To get that jump start on those leek starts, these little cups or these cells work great to start our seeds in. You'll also want a really well-drained potting mix, and I'm going to go ahead and fill these little pots and these cells up all the way, and then I'm going to push down that soil so that I get a good contact when I put my seeds in. For each of these cells, I'm going to drop 2 seeds in each one of these cells. And for the cup, I'm going to go ahead and put about 20 to 25 seeds and just sprinkle it over the surface. I start all of my baby starts in my greenhouse where there's plenty of light and plenty of humidity. If you don't have a greenhouse and you're growing them indoors, then you want to make sure that you have a nice sunny windowsill or a grow light to get them off to a good start. You also may want to have some sort of a cover with a little bit of a vent so that it can have some airflow just to help keep that humidity in so that it keeps that moisture in until they've sprouted. Then you can take that lid off to let them breathe a little bit more. You want to keep the soil moist but not soggy. It almost needs to dry out just a little bit in between your waterings. And if you're using a water reservoir, that's fine to keep things dry, but you want to make sure that there is no standing water in there because that can cause dampening off, which is one of the #1 things that knocks out our baby seedlings. Now I'm going to go ahead and cover those seeds with about 1/4 of an inch of soil, and then I want to mist the soil until it's definitely moist. I don't want it to be over soggy, but I want it to stay moist so that the seeds can germinate properly. Once your leeks are about 8 to 10 inches tall, it's time to start hardening them off, getting them ready for the great outdoors. To do this, you just set them out in a protected area where they'll get sun for 2 hours a day and increase that each day by 2 hours and do this for 3 to 4 days. When they're getting ready to go in the ground, the ones we've planted in cells only have 1 to 2 leeks in them. You can remove one of those leeks, the weaker one, or you can separate them. The ones that we've done in pots, we'll actually need to pull all of these guys out and tease the roots apart and be really careful not to hurt them. So we just want to pull them out so that we have a single leek, and that way they're ready to plant. When direct sowing your seed outside, amend your soil really well and then rake the surface over so it's nice and smooth. I like to use a little bamboo stick just to push down into the soil to make a nice even row. Sprinkle your seed right in that indentation and then pinch the soil over the seed to where it's about 1/2 inch thick. Then make sure that the seed stays really moist during that time so that it doesn't dry out or it won't germinate well or at all. Once your little seedlings get to be about 8 inches long or about the length of a pencil, then it's time to dig these up and then we'll transplant these, just like we did the ones in the pots. Leeks love a lot of sunshine, so give it your sunniest spot 8 hours or more and you'll get bigger and better leeks. Leeks really like loose soil, and I mean they love and thrive in loose soil. So if your soil's compacted, make sure that you take a digging fork, a spade, or even a tiller to loosen that soil up to make the perfect environment for those leeks. Once you've loosened your soil, add some nitrogen fertilizer on the top because leeks are big feeders and they'll do really well with the nitrogen addition at this time. And then you can just add some compost over the top of that and then just smooth it out and plant your leeks. Some good choices for nitrogen fertilizer are Cottonseed Meal, Soybean Meal, Blood Meal, Feather Meal, and Fish Meal. If you're getting value out of this video, then give us a thumbs up. And don't forget to cultivate that subscribe button. Leeks are great because they grow during that hunger gap times in the vegetable garden when few other vegetables are growing. This is just that time when we don't have a lot of produce and we've used a lot of our winter preserves. So these are great for that. Dibblers make fast work of planting leeks. So they're just going to be pushed down into that nice loose soil that you've loosened already, and about a 6-inch depth and 8 inches apart for your leeks to be planted in. Then you'll just tease your leeks apart, the ones that you've done transplants for, and then you'll just drop one leek into each one of those holes. When you pop these little guys into their holes, just make sure you have 2 to 3 inches above the soil line. As much as you want to, don't firm that soil around that leek plant. We want to just use a water can and pour water right into that hole, and that'll settle some of that soil right around that leek. So it'll all fall in over time. Now, if you are a little worried and it's been a week and there's nothing in there, you could sprinkle just a little bit of compost in that void of those plants. Leeks are pretty greedy, so give them their own space and make sure that you keep weeds out so that the leeks don't have to compete with the nutrients and the water that they need. They're also hungry nitrogen feeders. So I like to feed mine at planting time, and then I give them a dose about every 4 to 6 weeks thereafter. One of the things I really love about leeks is I can store them right in the ground year round, and that way it doesn't take up any storage space in my refrigerator, and then I can just harvest them as I need them. You can harvest leeks at almost any stage when they're really young and tender, or you can wait until they're nice and big to full maturity. They're good for all uses and all stages. Fall planted leeks are really cold hardy, and they'll live through the winter months. These should be harvested about mid-spring when things start to warm up just a little bit, or they'll want to bolt or go to seed. And this just means that they'll get a hard stem in the middle, and they're not very good tasting at this point because they want to produce seed. At this point, you could leave a few of them so that you can harvest some seed, and they're absolutely beautiful to look at, and the bees love them as well. Spring planted leeks should be harvested in the fall time because this is what they're meant for fall harvest. They aren't meant for cold winters because they won't survive the winters. They usually just go limp or eventually die. So make sure you get them up through the summertime and into autumn. As your leeks start to grow, then start to heal up soil around the base of the leeks. You can do this with the soil that's there or just some compost. But this just basically blanches the leek to make it more tender and give you more white part of the leek. This is what we all desire with leeks. When it's time to harvest your leeks, whether you're harvesting them at baby stage or full maturity size, use a digging fork because we've planted these babies deep. They've got a nice deep root system and they won't pull up very easy. So just put your digging fork in there, work the soil a little bit, and then pull on them so that they come up nicely. I like to clean them up outside as well. I'll cut the roots off and all of the extra stem off and put it in my compost pile. That way I don't bring the mess in the house. Leeks are so versatile in the kitchen. They're so yummy during the winter months in soups. They're great sauteed. They're just like a mild onion. I hope you enjoy leeks as much as I do. Till next time, see ya! For the love of gardening, what are you doing?
You said you had a bunch of leeks.
Oh, brother.